Sure you want to know why I've asked you all here? This is the reason. Lord Grave unfolded a newspaper and spread it out in the middle of the table. It was a copy of the Penny Dreadful. Lord Grave always called the Penny Dreadful a frightful old rag, but seemed to be one of its most avid readers nonetheless. The Penny Dreadful, Volume 295, A Grave Affair. Police investigations reach a dead end. Progress has stalled in the hunt for the grave robbers, who have been targeting graves all over the country in the last few months. Dozens of relatives of the recently deceased have been left traumatized by the desecration of their loved ones' graves. On page 3, the respected scientist, Sir Absalom Balderdash, explains how the recent disappearances may be the work of flesh-eating zombies.
Every robbery has coincided with the phase of the new moon. The new moon, also known as the dark moon, has always been associated with the supernatural and nefarious deeds. I am of the opinion that the evidence points to corpse-eating zombies.
Sir Absalom's theory is slightly flawed, however. The most puzzling aspect of this case is that the corpses are left untouched. It is only the soil covering the graves that is stolen. The Penny is a newspaper that cares about its readers. That is why it has teamed up with Grabbit and Fleesome, makers of superior mort safes, to offer you an excellent deal on these quality products. Grabbit and Fleesome's mort safes cover graves with a cage of iron. Iron is reputed to protect against the supernatural, so these mort safes provide advanced protection against grave robbers, whether zombie or human. See page 10 for more details of this exciting special offer.
So, does anyone want to put forward a guess about what's behind these activities?
Lord Grave asked.
It says here, said Prudence Begildy, that Sir Absalom Balderdash is convinced it's the work of corpse-eating zombies.
A ridiculous man, her brother replied.
If anyone so much as picks a daffodil illegally, Sir Absalom blames it on zombies.
Can I have some serious ideas, please? Snapped Lord Grave.
It's grave robbers, of course, Bertie said. His voice was somewhat hoarse, as he had a bad cold. It's rather unethical, but if medical science is to progress, we have to understand how the human body works.
But look, Lucy said, pointing to one of the paragraphs in the article. It's only the grave dirt that's stolen, not the bodies.
Oh, sorry,
said Bertie, going rather red before sneezing violently into his handkerchief.
Don't be sorry, my boy. All theories are welcome. But Lucy is right, Lord Grave said. That's why I think there may be a rogue magician at work. Strangely enough, the Penny's advice on mort safes is a good idea. Iron can impede magic.
But why would a magician steal grave dirt? Lucy asked.
Why would a magician steal grave dirt?
Said Begildy, who had been sitting with one elbow on the table, cheek resting on his hand, and looking thoroughly bored all through the conversation.
Grave, I thought you said she was bright.
Don't be so mean, Bee, Prudence said.
Quite, Lord Grave replied. Lucy is bright, as well as magically gifted. That's why I want her with me to begin an initial investigation into these thefts.
Lucy turned to Begildy and flashed him a wide smile. He bared his teeth at her in a silent grimace.
What you need to know, Lucy, and you, Bertie, Lord Grave continued, is that grave dirt taken from freshly dug graves has powerful magical qualities.
Lucy looked at the article in the Penny again. Is all this about nefarious deeds and the new moon true?
Lord Grave nodded. For once, it's not just the Penny being hysterical. The new moon is strongly associated with dark magic. Now, it seems the grave robber visited St. Olaf's